What's up, YouTube? This is GroudonEmpire, and I am back for another episode of my Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire rating battle spot singles series. Right now, we are using our Mega Audino team, so this is part 2. If you did not watch part 1, go back and watch part 1, even if it's just for the intro. But unlike that last part 1 is definitely something you have to watch, because the ending of that game, you have got to watch it. It's only one game. Definitely should watch it, because it's definitely worth the watch. Maybe it's 2 games, I don't remember. So we're just gonna get right into this. A little team summary is in part 1 of this, so you can just check that out if you really want to see the team summary. But definitely check that out, because that video is actually pretty, like, that battle was intense. So I'm press challenge, and we have a rating of 1555. Again, right now at the moment, I don't really care about the rating, but our rating is really not good at all. If you really care about the rating, it's not good at all. But the last game, I'm not gonna talk about the last game. You guys should definitely check that last game out yourselves, because that last game was amazing, amazing. Found our opponent 1483. This game has only been out for like 1 month, so don't expect the most competitive games available right now. But yeah, we see our opponent's team. They have a Clin Clang, they have an Absol, they have a this and a that. Alright, so that's, I don't know what kind of Absol that is. It's probably a Mega Gardevoir, but what kind of Absol is that? Personally, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a Mega Absol. But okay, let's see what I want to do. Audino doesn't like Greninja. Alright, okay, alright. Let's see here. Audino puts in work versus Absol. That's it. It literally doesn't do anything else. Okay, whatever. I don't think I want to use Audino for this. I don't really need rocks. I mean, it can be helpful, but I mean, I don't need it. Yeah, I don't really need it. I think that I can Rock Tomb things and I'll be in good shape. I also think that Reuniclus would be nice to deal with that Steel type Pokemon, to deal with the Gastrodon, and it's bulky, so it can probably also deal with that Stoutland thingy majig. Hydreigon does not like fairies, so probably not gonna appreciate that Gardevoir. Talonflame wreaks havoc on everything that exists. Talonflame wreaks havoc on those Clin Clang, that thing. It wreaks havoc on Stoutland, it wreaks havoc on Absol and Gardevoir. So Gastrodon is an issue. That's what I have Reuniclus for. And so I'm gonna have Talonflame. So Audino is not going to be on this team, because Audino doesn't really, I mean, maybe I can whittle down on some things, but it's physically bulky, and it's not, I mean, if you saw the last game, the way it dealt with our opponent's last Pokemon, that was just amazing. But that ending, oh god, I can't get over that game. That game was something else. I'm gonna start off with the Greninja. I was predicting that. I'm gonna use Rock Tomb. He's probably gonna use Ice Beam. He definitely should have Protean. So I'm gonna use Rock Tomb, lower his speed, and do massive. What? All right, that works too. That works too. That works too. You're so frail. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. So what do you plan on doing? Plan on keep substituting me? I mean, I can kill you with Earthquake, so yeah. I should write their team down. I didn't write the team down. Greninja. I hope I don't get frozen, because that just stinks. Don't freeze. He did not freeze. Yay. Hope Earthquake kills. And it killed, that's nice. Clin Clang. I think that's what it's called. There's a Gardevoir on this team. Oh my god, this is lagging so much. There's a Gardevoir on this opponent's team. What else did my opponent have? My opponent also had a Stoutland. Speaking of which, Stoutland. It's Intimidate Stoutland, so that's nice. I'm gonna use Outrage on this guy, see what he has to do to me. He's not scarfed, he can't be scarfed. He's so slow anyway. I mean, why would you make him scarfed? Probably Rocky Helmet. The fact that that did so much damage, Talonflame can wreck house. And Absol, right? Absol. And I'm faster than like pretty much everything, so yeah, I think I win this. I'm gonna use Brave Bird because there might be a Gastrodon in the back, and that wouldn't be cool. So I'm gonna use Brave Bird just in case there's a Gastrodon in the back that's gonna attack me. Just to be careful, right? So remember, guys, if you guys, especially if you guys watch the Mega Steelix series, just because the team is built for a certain Mega doesn't mean I'm going to be using that Mega all the time or even half of the time. You know what I'm saying? So Mega Steelix, out of all of those games, I only use Mega Steelix once. You know, it can't be helped if the Pokemon does not have a favorable matchup. And if the Pokemon doesn't usually have favorable matchups, then that means the Pokemon isn't that good. Isn't good at all, really. Now that Absol just got annihilated. That was a terrible switch on my opponent's part. They probably thought they could save Stoutland for something, but they're not going to save it for anything because Talonflame will wreck this Stoutland's life. Just to be safe, though, I'm going to go into Reuniclus because I don't want to get crunched or whatever Stoutland does. And I don't want Intimidate to, like, Brave Bird to not kill it because this guy has Intimidate, base 90 defense, and base 85 HP, so I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, this thing learns crunch, so I don't want to mess with that. That's not fun. So I want to switch into Reuniclus. I'm going to use Psyshock. I am going to take the puppy down. Yo, look at how angry Stoutland looks. I wonder if this thing can learn a quick attack. I'm just curious. Nope. That didn't kill. That thing is so bulky. So yeah, this thing can learn Rock Tomb. Why is it using Rock Tomb now? I thought I would switch. Get out. Crunch, Facade. It can learn Elemental Fangs, Iron Head, Pursuit, Reversal, Superpower. Alright, Last Resort. Interesting. I see. So we won this game. Good game to my opponent. Mega Audino wasn't used, but again, the Mega that the team is built on is not always going to be used. Unless it's such a good Mega that why are you not using it, you know? Anyways, I have to make sure I put Camtasia before what's rendering, otherwise you guys are gonna see a pop-up. Yes, I want to continue battling, and I hope I can do another game with not Camtasia, with Audino, because I did one with Audino already, and it was like, I don't want to talk about it and spoil it, but it's like it was it was hilarious. It was like intense. It was amazing, and it was also like super depressing and then frustrating. It was all these wonderful things and all these bad things at the same time. I really want to know what you guys end up thinking about that game, because that's interesting. 1542. See our opponent from Japan. They're probably going to be really interesting, to say the least, because whatever. They have a, so I'm not going to write their team down first. I'm going to see what I should pick first. They're not going to have a Mega Swampert. They're not going to have a Mega Latios. They're going to have a Mega Gardevoir. I can almost ascertain that. I'm going to have Garchomp lead for rocks because I need rocks to damage that Talonflame, because Talonflame is terrible. Is just, it's a pain, man. It's a pain. And Audino's nice. Audino, well, actually, Audino hates Ferrothorn. Okay, alright. Reuniclus loves Ferrothorn. Reuniclus also likes Heatran, so that's good. Garchomp has rocks, and it's nice, and it's everything. Okay, Audino can deal with Latios, and it can deal with maybe it can deal with the Gardevoir, but then Talonflame can also deal with the Gardevoir and it can deal with the Latios and the Talonflame, the opposing Talonflame. But because this is an Audino team, I'm gonna use Audino. This is an Audino team, so I'm gonna use Audino. That makes sense, right, guys? I'm sure that makes sense. Anyways, I'll write their team down now. So Swampert. They have a. They don't have a Garchomp. What do they have? They have a Heatran and a Ferrothorn. Sorry for burping, guys. They have a Heatran. And they have a Ferrothorn. And what else do they have? That's important to note. They have a Talonflame. And they have a Gardevoir? Yep. Talonflame and... No, wait. They have one more Pokemon. Damn it. What am I missing? They have a Gardevoir. Sorry, guys. I'm just writing their team down. And this thing is just lagging for me. They had a Gardevoir. They had another Pokemon. What other Pokemon did they have, though? I can't remember what they had. Shoot. Why can't I remember? I can't remember. I'm just gonna use Earthquake. I seriously can't remember what Pokemon they have. And that stinks, honestly. They need to have something though, like something that Shadow Ball and Dazzling Gleam can take care of. Someone that's weak to that, that's also weak. So is it like a dark type? No, it can't be. What in the world do they have? I have completely blanked out. I don't know what they have. That's strange. I don't know what they're gonna use, honestly. I'm just gonna use Rock Tomb. Because I predict a Talonflame switch. I predict a Talonflame switch. I don't know what else to predict. Yeah, I predict this Talonflame switch. And it's gonna get destroyed. Poor bird. So Talonflame's gone. But seriously, what was the last Pokemon on this team? I don't remember. Ah, alright, I see. It was this thing. Okay, well, no, that's not the last Pokemon though. I wrote Ferrothorn, Heatran, Talonflame, Swampert, Gardevoir. What in the blazing hell was my opponent's last Pokemon? Never gonna find out. Well, I'm gonna use Rock Tomb and then I'm gonna use Earthquake. Do I even have to? Yeah, he might be Choice Scarfed, which I doubt, but then whatever. Yeah, Earthquake, yeah, whatever. I just lowered this guy's speed. I don't even know why. It does not. But what is this whatever. I'm going to see what Pokemon my opponent had after all of these recordings are finished. Earthquake's going to kill anything that comes in second. Unless this is, yeah. And I'm focused sash, so my opponent's going down. So even though my opponent had far more points than all my other last couple of opponents, they're going down. They're going down. Far easy. Yeah, that happened. So my opponent. All right. So good game to my opponent. I'm gonna do one more game because there's time. I'm gonna do one more game because there is time. Audino was in that game, but Audino, as you saw, was not even necessary. I'm not gonna save that. And I do want to continue battling. I'm gonna do 6 games. Right? 6 games makes sense. Battle box. I'm gonna do one more game. I think this is my second game, right? I'm gonna do one more game. You're currently at 1583. That's interesting. It's nice. I don't have that much music on my hand, like in-game music yet, because I like background music because I didn't actually play through. But maybe I'll play through more of it. I'll probably upload the Let's Play really slowly, but I'll actually end up finishing playing through the game. I'll see what I'll do. 1632. Alright, we have an interesting opponent on our hand. On hand. Whatever. Mono Water, and they got this too. So this is interesting. I don't have anything to abuse Mono Water with. This stinks. This really, really stinks. Audino is good versus that Gyarados. It's also good versus Azumarill, but it's not good for anything else. Talonflame can Brave Bird everything. Well, not really. Can Brave Bird. You know what? I'm gonna start off with Garchomp. I am going to Stealth Rock first turn, and then I'll see what I'll do next turn. Probably go into Reuniclus, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Reuniclus can deal with Gastrodon. It can deal with Rotom Wash. As long as it doesn't trick me. It can deal with the Tentacruel. It can't really deal with the Gyarados, but that's what I have Audino for, right? And it can also sort of deal with the Azumarill, but then Audino is there, so who cares, right? That's it, right? That's all that matters? Hydreigon can bop everything, though. No, not really, because Dark Pulse is resisted by... Okay, alright. So, Garchomp, Reuniclus, and Audino. Alright, let's see what we'll do this time. Oh, I have to write their team down. Oh my god, okay. No. Don't go. Don't go, yo. I have to write the team down. Greninja, Azumarill, Gyarados, Azumarill, Gyarados, Tentacruel. Come on. Gyarados, Tentacruel, Rotom Wash, and Gastrodon. Rotom Wash and Gastrodon. Come on. Rotom Wash and Gastrodon. Cool thing, I already have Gastrodon. Okay, whatever. Reuniclus. No. Rotom Wash. Okay. Rotom Wash. Write Rotom Wash down, and everything is settled. Yep. I'm gonna use Rock Tomb twice, and then I'm gonna use Stealth Rock next turn, I think, maybe. I'm gonna start off with Rock Tomb, alright? Because I just want to do whatever I want to do. So I'll start off with Rock Tomb. I don't need to set up rocks just yet. If he has Water Shuriken, then he's gonna kill me next turn anyway, and if he freezes me, and if I miss Rock Tomb, like, and it's 5%, he froze me. And I thawed out. That's great. Will I land? Alright, okay, that's nice. So I landed. Will I kill it? No, I won't kill it. But it's fine because if he plans on going into anything else, that thing is going to get Rock Tombed. Yeah? Yep. Yeah, I'll Rock Tomb whatever else plans on coming in. Unless he has Water Shuriken. Okay, it doesn't have Water Shuriken. Most Greninja will not have Water Shuriken, but you never know. You never know when Water Shuriken can come in handy. And he's probably gonna kill me with like a Will-O-Wisp or a Hydro Pump. Will-O-Wisp. Do I need Gyarados later? Do I need that guy? Reuniclus can deal with Tentacruel just in case. And Audino can deal with Gyarados just in case. So I don't really need anything. So I'm just gonna set up rocks. It might come in handy. So I'm gonna set up rocks. Should I set up rocks? Let's see. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna set up rocks. Wait, do I want to? Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna set up rocks. Honestly, I think Outrage would have been better, but nah, who cares? He missed anyway. Is he Specs or Scarf? I'm afraid because of that now. I'm gonna use Outrage. Don't go into Azumarill. Anybody but it's Azumarill. It's Azumarill. I know it's Azumarill. That's not Azumarill? Okay, it's not Azumarill. Alright, okay. But if he has an Azumarill in the back, I'm screwed. If he has an Azumarill in the back, look at this animation! This animation is sick as hell! That Outrage animation, it freaking matches with Garchomp too. That's like it's built for Garchomp, like the perfect move. That's so sick, man. I got so hyped for that. But Greninja's out. I don't know why they switched to Greninja. I really have no clue. But yeah, you know. Hey, I mean, Will-O-Wisp, like... Will-O-Wisp, what's the other thing? Will-O-Wisp, what's that other thing? I forgot. Will-O-Wisp and Hydro Pump are both moves like that. I mean, you could have locked yourself into Hidden Power Ice. I mean, I honestly think Will-O-Wisp... Actually, no, you know what? You wanted to get a kill. That's why you wanted to use Will-O-Wisp. No, I mean, that's why I wanted to use Hydro Pump. But then if you're going second, Will-O-Wisp would have been fine anyway. Yeah, he's gonna set up on me, and he's gonna destroy me. I'm in trouble. Oh man. Should have used Rock Tomb, man. Should use Rock Tomb. He's gonna Mega Evolve and Dragon Dance, and he's gonna destroy my life. Yep. I hope he doesn't though. I seriously hope he doesn't. Gyarados can learn Crunch in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Was that a crit? No? Okay, alright, that's interesting. I want to make sure this guy gets rough skin damage. Get rough skin damage. Come on. Oh, never mind. But yeah, Gyarados gets Crunch this generation, so that's interesting stuff. That's very interesting stuff. A +1 monster right here is dangerous. But I'm just Mega Evolve. I'm not going to go for Regenerator or anything. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go for... I'm going to Mega Evolve and I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, Mega Evolve, Dazzling Gleam. See, Audino's putting in so much work, unlike Steelix. And I worked hard on making that team. It was not like I just made a team, blah blah, just for PR's sake. I made a team to actually use Mega Steelix, but bulky Pokemon like Audino stand out more in terms of competitiveness. If you're not all that bad, I mean, whatever. Sorry, buddy. You have Substitute in Dragon Dance, and Earthquake and Waterfall, or Earthquake and Crunch, but I have Dazzling Gleam, so I'm sorry. Sorry, bub. Earthquake. Oh, okay, so he has Crunch and Earthquake. That's not bad coverage. It's not bad coverage at all. Especially if you have Stab Crunch, that's awesome. Alright, so... especially on a Water Monotype team, you have no reason to need a Gyarados. By the way, guys, this Water Monotype team is actually pretty darn good, so... I've seen Monotype teams up in the 1800s, alright? No joke, so... never think that just because your opponent is using Monotype that it's not a serious game or they suck or something, because that's not truly the case. I predict my opponent to be Specs or something along those lines. Choiced, basically. I'm going to use Wish just in case I might survive or I might miss. You never know. I like this animation. That looks so pretty. And Audino just drank that up. Audino just drank that up like Poland Spring. My opponent, yep, my opponent forfeited. Because the power of Audino's bulk is beyond this world, yo. We got the doctor with the red pupils. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed playing this episode. Even though the last game was the first part was extremely entertaining, but also partially disappointing and whatever, blah blah. It's amazing. You definitely check out part 1. And I hope you guys enjoyed this part 2 as well, as I just said. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to click that like button, share this video, rate and subscribe to the channel if you're interested. I am a high caliber, probably the best Battlespot singles rating player that uploads content on YouTube. So in terms of serious competitive stuff, you know, like, and even then, if you want to see me use some fun gimmicky stuff just to see how someone at my caliber would actually use that, great. If you want to see that kind of series, that can probably be done. But I mean, in terms of competitive Battlespot rating single stuff, I'm probably the most competitive stuff that actually is posted on YouTube. Not probably, I know I am, because I'm 1917 on, that was my peak, and no one else that has done Battlespot singles games on YouTube does high ladder stuff like that. They just do stuff for fun. So yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this year, and I hope you guys have a wonderful 2015 as well. This is GroudonEmpire. Peace out.